Okay, people, let's begin. This is the work-based learning presentation that you probably missed. So today I'll be going over the new norm, any issues and concerns. You guys can still text me via Remind or just right to my email. Ask me any questions you might have individually. I'm going to go over what was due in February, what was due in March, what our new normal procedures are going to be, and then finally my lesson for the month. Right? Normally, the biggest part of work-based learning is the actual work. So this is how your grade is comprised of. A, the work, then B, your online AES assignments, then your employee evaluation, then your hours and wages every month, and then finally your reflection. Obviously, with this new situation, you guys aren't really working, whether that be on campus or off campus, which also means it's very hard for people to evaluate you. Everyone is owed 5 hours a month to justify your grade. So 5 hours a week. 5 hours a week is the minimum requirement for work-based learning. So this is how we're going to make it up. Number one, we're going to continue the AES assignments. I added an extra module of AES. It's called Personal Finance, Personal Financial Literacy. It's viewed as an 8-hour module. That 8-hour module is 4 hours for this week, 4 hours for next week, plus an hour of additional work gets us to that 5 hours. Also, I've changed all the due dates in AES. A lot of people were asking about graduation cords and the requirements. Let's not buy any graduation cords so we find out if there's a graduation. But just in case, I changed all the due dates for all the AES assignments to April 1st. So from the beginning of the year to now, all the AES assignments are open. You have to complete all the modules to be eligible for the cord. This is what was due in February. It was an AES learning thing. I forgot what it was. It was a job seeking skills. Your reflection, your play evaluation, all that stuff is what it was. And then for the kids who are off campus, I asked you guys to send a letter. If you haven't done this, still do this. Send a letter to your employer. I sent everyone a letter that they're supposed to send to their employer, letting them know the status of work-based learning as it relates to COVID-19. So please email your boss that letter and CC me on the letter. In February, this is what's due. It's the AES Learning Career Development Assignment, your reflection, a letter to your supervisor. So the kids who are on campus, you guys are going to send an offer letter to your supervisor. So whoever you work for, whoever you mentor for now, you'll just say, hey, Mr. Zand, I understand that we'll be doing virtual learning for the next 2 to 3 weeks. If there's any way I can assist you, please let me know. I'm available these hours. For your off-campus kids, you guys are going to send a thank you letter. All off-campus internships are officially ended for the rest of the school year. So if you're an off-campus person, I need you to write a thank you letter to your supervisor and tell them, thank you for this opportunity. I'm sorry I had to end it short, but it was very valuable. I appreciate all the tutelage that you gave me. Everyone's going to do hours and wages again in March. We'll talk about it in a second. And then the added AES assignment is called Personal Finance. I thought that was a timely AES assignment because you guys are about to experience the first recession of your lives. So I think this is going to be interesting. I think it's an interesting topic for the times. There's 2 ways that we can offer help. These are the best ways for us to make up those work hours. Everyone's basically going to be working as a teacher helper. If you already have a teacher, you'll work with that teacher. If you're an off-campus kid who has lost their job, I will assign you to a teacher. There's 73 teachers in the building. We have 120 work-based learning kids. So every teacher should be able to lean on a kid for help. Just because you offer help doesn't mean they'll accept. I'm assuming many teachers will say, thank you so much for offering, but I got this. But still offer that help, and just being available to help still counts as work. The second way that we can possibly help is by managing a tutorial portal. At this time, I haven't gotten any approval from administration that this is a viable option. So right now, we're going to be working with teachers directly. Just in case Mr. Hansen does approve the portal, I am going to need you to fill out a link just telling me what your proficiencies are, which subjects you feel most comfortable tutoring. So you're going to fill out 2 links. 1, what teacher you would like to work with. 2, what is your strength. On the teachers who you work with directly, it's a Google sheet. On that Google sheet, it's going to have all the teachers listed in the building and their departments, and it's going to have slots for you to pick which teacher you want to work with. If you're already working with a teacher, just put your name on the list and then highlight that cell in green so I know that that's a guarantee. If you're just hoping to work with a teacher, just put your name on the list and we'll see what happens. But you'll email that teacher directly and ask them if you can help. Let's go back. Boom. These are some things you can do to help your teachers, and these are some things I would put in that letter that I would write to my teacher, my potential teacher. I said I can help maintain or create a website for that teacher. You can turn their PowerPoints into interactive Nearpods. You can create podcasts, or you can make alternative assignments. You can help struggling students by doing one-on-one tutorials. The list is here. I'm not going to go through every single list, every single line item, but you can also research and find content, interactive content via YouTube or Khan Academy or something like that. These are things you cannot do. You cannot go into a teacher's grade book. You cannot do the work for kids who just want the answer but don't want to know how to do it. These are the action items. So the action items I'm going to need you to do is to fill out both of these links, these tiny URL links, tinyurl.com, WBL tutor form, or the WBL tutor Google sheet, and then continue with the regular assignments. As for the lesson for today, today's lesson of the week talks about the boy who was born with no head, a window, and a Christmas tree. Well, little Tommy was born just as a head, no arms, no legs, no body. One day he turns to his mom and says, "Mommy, if I'm a good boy all year and I eat all my vegetables, will Santa bring me a body for Christmas?" "We'll see," says Mom. The year goes by and Christmas arrives. Little Tommy wakes up bright and early to discover, right below his neck, a torso. He rolls down the stairs yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, Santa brought me a body." "That's amazing, darling," Mommy replies. Almost a year goes by and Christmas rattles around again. "Mommy, Mommy, if I'm a good boy all year and I eat all my vegetables, will Santa bring me arms for Christmas?" "We'll see," says Mom. The year goes by, Christmas arrives, and Tommy wakes up bright and early to discover, sure enough, Tommy has arms. He leaps onto his palms and down the stairs yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, Santa brought me arms." "That's amazing, darling," Mommy replies. Almost another year goes by, Christmas arrives again. "Mommy, Mommy, I was a good boy all year. I eat all my vegetables. Will Santa bring me legs for Christmas?" "We'll see." The year goes by and Christmas arrives. Tommy wakes up bright and early to discover a pair of fully functional legs with feet to boot. He sprints down the stairs yelling, "Mommy, Mommy, Santa brought me legs." "That's amazing," Mommy replies. Tommy can't believe his luck. "Mommy, Mommy, I have to go tell little Billy I have legs." Tommy throws open the front door, bounds outside, and immediately is killed by a passing car. The moral of the story, sometimes it's better to quit while you're ahead. All right. Chords, announcements. Don't buy any more chords until we know. Yes, I've already talked about. If you have any questions, text me, email me, and that is it. Patterson out.